go. Let's put that in the drop. Here we go again. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Greenhouse Lounge. I was going to do this in Hood Tech, but in Hood Tech, when I do it, I'm going to come with just facts. Over here, I'm just coming with common freaking sense before I go in, because I literally overnight have gotten over 50 emails about this thing. I'm gonna welcome everybody in right now. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm saying here. It's a doggone shame that it gotta be this way. Hold on a second. There we go. There I am. And thank you for everybody for my son video was cracking me up so bad. I had to, that's not my norm. That's some personal family stuff, but I had to upload that because that was just too doggone hilarious. And I know y'all going through the same thing. But out of all the people that came in and emailed me, I want to say hello to Von Will, Hickabilly, LLC, Sunday Backyard Farmer. I just saw you right when I was uploading. What's up, brother? And I will. Brenda Hogan, X Mills, Michelle Kleckner, Cass Knott, Rebecca Sanford, Karen Peters, Delgado 747, Richard Brown in the house. What's up, brother? What's Richard Brown? What's that? What you using your other name for? Ill Will in the house. Trish Graham, Charlie Boy, Von Will, Audrey's Living Life. Hello, Dave Busby, Gardening with Eve, Zen Rebel Studio, Sabrina, Fifi's Journey, Precious SoCal Gardener, Lisa. Am I on? Let me make sure I'm on the right. Let me make sure I'm on the right channel because this is looking weird. Yeah, I'm on the right channel. Okay. All right. What's up, B Rich, Ed Love, Farm Life, Lakeisha, Sandra M, Ja, Dave, Busby, Dennis. How y'all doing? Let's get right into this. Listen, how many people heard this thing about the Berkey right now? How many people right now? Listen, it's late, and I said I don't want to do a long one. I just want to say something because I've been saying this for years. I've had people hit me over the head about it. How many people heard about this Berkey, the Berkey company? I've been saying this. I've been hit over the head with it a billion different times. I've been hit over the head with a bunch of different stuff about my Berkey for the ever since I've had them, last two years or whatever it's been. Constantly, people is telling me it's a scam. It's a scam. They don't work. So how many people know about this situation? Matter of fact, you know what? I'm not doing hen dog tonight. I thought I said I ain't gonna get riled up. Put hen back in the house. Put hen back in the house. Be Rich say they do work. I have one, and you know I'm gonna say something about that too. I'm gonna say something about that. You heard about it, Trish. Ill Will, you heard about it. Be Rich say they do work. Joey Still Poppin' say only because of your information. You shouldn't just go off of my information, Joey. You should go off of, do your research and make sure that you get something from all angles. What's up, Chan? What's up, Dave Busby? So I've heard of Blended Soul. Say I've heard about the Berkey system, many flaws recently. See, I just saw that video tested. It was against like 0 water and it didn't do as well. Okay, Dave Busby, research, that's right. Denise says, mine works great. I have a small travel one and a large one for regular use. Will Barrett says, I had to put the hen, okay, got that. The Berkey saved some lives. Okay. Charlie boy, listen, I'm not a scientist. I'm a family man. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm a hard worker. I don't got time to sit around and try to figure out each and every microbe that's not being removed by my filtration systems. This is what I need to get out. Okay, and this is only my opinion, the same opinion I've been given for years. Okay, um, the same opinion I've been given for years, which is this: you don't know what the hell is wrong with anything. You know that kills me, man. That kills me. Out of all the research I just got done doing, because I woke up to all these emails like, what the hell is going on? It's one dude. It's one dude on all of YouTube stating this claim, and everybody running with that like it's the gospel truth. Now, I don't care if he a scientist or not. How about instead of people keep trying to do research on the Berkey, I'm not affiliated with these people. I'm not affiliated with them. They don't pay me nothing. I bought this out of my own pocket, both of them. The company didn't send me this. These I paid for out of my own pocket. Instead of everybody running to try to test the damn water, why don't somebody do some research on that dude? Because the first dude that came with that bull crap years ago when I was about to buy one, I did the research on him. And you know what I found out? I found out that that first dude, what was it, 2 years ago, he was affiliated with another water purifying company. So I'm telling you right now, as an affiliate to different companies, I don't sign contracts to tell me I have to be exclusive to one or the other. I don't sign contracts. If I can't give my true word and tell the truth, I don't want your product. I don't want to show your product to my people. Because I'm doing this because I want to show good products. I'm not doing this to make money. So here's the deal. Nobody is checking that dude and checking him out, checking his record. But everybody been attacking this for so long. And for the last 2 years, the only people that keep saying something is wrong with the Berkey water system, at the end of their video, they tell you why the Berkey is so bad, right? And then they say, come over to our company because ours do this. And then you see the little paid for advertising up in the damn corner or at the very end somewhere. That's because I know from being an affiliate, if you do sign some of those contracts to say that you have to be exclusive to this company, the only way you can bring up the other company is if you badmouth them. Listen, you talking to a man that's sitting right in front of all this merchandise in front of me, and I'm telling you, I don't sign them contracts. Y'all don't hear me badmouth nothing unless I don't like it. And that's out of my own word. I even stopped doing that and just stopped presenting those things altogether. It's better don't even present them than badmouth them. That's the way I ain't got a badmouth. If you don't see them, say people bury good company over rumors. Now, I'm going to say this, okay? Again, dig this. Just to show you I'm not faking the funk, I'm going to play devil's advocate for about 2 seconds. I'm not saying Berkey is the best water filtration company on the planet either. I'm not saying they the best at all. I'm sure there's some better. I'm sure there's some that cost just as much and probably a little cheaper. I'm telling you from my 2 years of experience, what I've experienced with both of these units is if you live in the state of Florida, and I know for a fact, and I'm going to be specific, Orlando, Florida, Ocala, Kissimmee. If you live right there, y'all know y'all water is a little different. Okay? Y'all water is a little different. Running through this. Because I've been doing it for years. Run that Florida water through here, this blue. It comes out the faucet blue, run it through here, and look what it look like. It ain't blue no more. And it tastes like water, and it don't taste like the city pool. So I'm not sure about all of these scientific claims. I just know it turns doo-doo water into drinkable water. That's what I do know for a fact. And I've tested it. I've showed y'all I tested. And one, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and end up running some dye and stuff through here just to show people, just to see it work. Because I got the clear one now. You can see it go from red Kool-Aid down to clear. The only problem, I don't want to stain up here. That's the only reason I don't do it. So what's up, bro? So I'm saying this. I'm calling bull on the little scientist guy. I'm not saying he wrong. I'm not saying he wrong. I'm just saying, ain't it funny though? Out of all the filters that you could be, why didn't you put them all on a chopping block, bruh? See, I'm telling you, man, I'm in this business and I know it's a difference. Why didn't you put them all on a chopping block? Why didn't you put Berkey? Why didn't you put Pure and all those other brand names on the chopping block? Why did you spend so much money? Because you definitely had to spend money to have all this water so-called tested. That ain't free. Go have your water tested and examined by these scientists that's breaking. I ain't talking about water testing like you could give to your city. I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about the little stuff, that little test you can get from the store, from the out of the aquarium section, testing your little fishbowl water. No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, this man is talking like he done been to NASA and he testing moon rocks. And I think it's bull. Because why would you exert so much energy into this one product? You ain't talking about no other product. I done heard this dude talk on his own channel, and I done heard this dude talk on this other guy's channel, and other people that was backing him up. Did you see them two clowns? Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, I'm going to say this. And I take that back. I ain't going to call them dudes clowns. You ain't no clowns, dudes. Because I don't know you. I ain't going to say that. I am going to say this. Your video looks suspicious as hell. I'm going to say that. And this is how I'm going to tell you this. You and this dude, man, is sitting shoulder to shoulder, cheek to cheek. Y'all watching a little video like this. Like you watching your puppy do tricks. I don't understand what any of that was. Y'all watching like this, I don't know if that was for theatrics or what. And y'all going word for word and stopping the camera and dissecting what this dude is saying. Man, right out the gate, the first thing the one cat said was, we ain't starting this show until y'all like and subscribe. I know he was playing. But if this is supposed to be that serious, man, this ain't the time nor the place for that bug. Get the show on the road, man. So if you I don't know whether you playing or you not, you threatening people that you ain't gonna give them information unless they like and subscribe about not even what you found out, what you heard from another man that everybody already raising their eyebrow about. Man, move, man. Move, man. I'm going to sip my doggone Berkey water on that. You got two dudes, man. And y'all sitting all close, man. If dude has something on his mouth, you can wipe it off with a napkin like this. Y'all so close. What y'all so close sitting there for, man, watching that man talk about water for, man? Ain't none of that make no sense. It all looked staged. It looked like one of those, what's them where people chop other people's videos down, reviews on people, you know what I'm saying, addressing or whatever it be, viewings. Man, that was garbage. You listen, it's one dude that's coming out with this. And he's studying water in this company like he's studying moon rocks, bruh. No. You better give me an explanation why it's that serious. That's what I'm saying. I've been studying water all my life and I'm going deep and down into the depth of it, man. Nope. You got better stuff to do. When it's like that, man, switch companies. Just get something else. So I'm like this. I've always told people for years, do your own research. Guess what? Ask me, do I know if them is real or not? I don't know. You don't know either. We're all going by what the hell we keep on reading on the label and in the instruction manual. And that science dude is too. And them two dudes sitting there like Siskel and Ebert. They sitting there looking at that other dude and they don't know nothing either. But I feel that it's terrible, man, when people tear down other people. It ain't even really about the company, man. It's about why would y'all make content to tear somebody else down? You know what? When people ask me something, Led, do you like such and such product? Yeah, I don't deal with them. I don't deal with them, man. Why, Led? Man, they into some shiesty stuff. Oh, for real? What do they do? I'm going to have you Google that. Because it's up to you to do your research. Don't go off of what I say. I just told y'all about a generator that I don't deal with them, they whole company, right? I didn't say their name and I didn't say what they did. I told you they into some shiesty stuff and I don't deal with them. Please go Google them. So you can do your own Scooby-Doo research and figure out, dang, why Led don't like them? This is why. Like, oh, because soon as you Google enough, like, oh, I see now. It makes sense. Okay? Say those filters do the same thing, give you drinkable water. Now, okay. This is what I know for a fact. I know what my sink water tastes like when it comes fresh out the faucet. And I know what the water tastes like when I run it through here. I'm a coffee connoisseur. I'm a coffee connoisseur. Do you hear me? I know what my coffee tastes like with water from the sink, and I know what coffee tastes like with water from this. It's a difference. It's a difference. Some people don't get it, and they like, that thing is a little expensive for me. And I said the same thing for you. Thank you, Be Rich, and the smell. Thank you, bruh. Thank you, man. And the smell. It's a night and day difference. One of these days, when we do the next meetup, I'm going to have that Berkey. I had my Berkey there at the last meetup, and everybody was drinking out the Berkey. I would run water out of the water system there, run it through my Berkey, so everybody could have a real drink of water. You know? No, man. There's a night and day difference. I don't care about all that garbage that they spewing. You got one dude. You got hundreds of thousands of people all over social media and everywhere else telling you this thing is the truth. And I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Remember, these people don't pay me. They don't back me. The only reason I'm going in like I'm going in is because, man, I can't believe this many people emailed me in the middle of the night. Y'all was up in the middle of the night talk about this like aliens had invaded. I was nervous. I thought it was War of the Worlds. I got up early like, what the hell? Dear Mr. Led, oh, you got to see this. Oh, Lord, oh, Berkey done went mad. And I got this dude's link over 50 times. And I don't click on links. I'm just letting y'all know. I don't click on links, especially if you just email me and don't say nothing. Just, it's a link there. That's spam. I'm telling you, to be honest with you, I don't do that. I'm not that nosy. I'm nosy, but I ain't that nosy. But people is giving their testimony first. And I recognize a lot of y'all names. Y'all probably in here right now. Y'all probably in the house right now. Let me see. So, yep, Led, fill it with the water hose and a zero rubber taste in the water after going through the filters. Amen. Hey, triple threat homestead defense. Wait a minute. Do you see this? Let me see. Jim Miller said, if you have one, don't think you would question it. I can't drink bottled water anymore because it doesn't taste as good as my Berkey water filter. Now, see, that's another one. Thank you, Jen Miller, to bring that up. You got people that won't drink out of this. And I'm not saying no names. You know who I'm talking about. Won't drink out of this, but will buy gallons and packs and packs and packs and gallons upon gallons of bottled water. When you're done with that bottled water, you throw it in a trash can. When the trash can get it, I told y'all this story too. I used to be a truck driver in Atlanta, Georgia, and I used to work, I can't say the company, I used to haul trash in a semi-tractor trailer to the landfill around 285. Anybody in here from Georgia? Anybody in here from Atlanta? I lived in Atlanta for over 5 years, and I'm telling you, that's what I did for a living at first. Anybody from Atlanta, Georgia, and y'all see those big semi trucks full of trash blowing back on the hood of y'all car on 285? Anybody? Semi tractor trailers full of trash, literally. Okay, Sunday backyard farmer, y'all see him. So you know I ain't playing no games. I ain't lying, and I can prove that I worked at this particular company if I had to. Okay, this is what happened when you get to there's a mountain of garbage, the mountain of trash. There is no earth there. What happens and how it turns into soil, all the trash that all of us leave behind turns into compost, which is basically soil. That's where you get your earth from. Every blue moon they'll bring a tractor trailer full of dirt in there. If we just, it's like you're making compost, okay? Because you got to bring in some brown and add it with some green. So you bring in people trash in, you know, with all their garbage, and then you got to bring in a little soil, bring in some leaves, and mix it up. It turns it into soil. All right. Here's the only thing that they can't do. When you drop plastic bags and when you drop plastic bottles, when you drop plastic toys, and those Power Wheel, because there was a lot of those up there all the time. You drop those plastic toys you bought your kids for the holidays and they end up in the trash. Let me tell you something where they go. They don't go nowhere. The bags and the bottles blow off the cliff. There's a cliff where you can see people's little bitty houses all the way down there, like a scenic view in Tennessee. Going through Tennessee mountains, you know, y'all see that scenic view coming down, what is that, 75 South? Big scenic view. You can get out your car and look at these itty bitty tiny houses. That's how high up you are. You are over 2,000 feet above sea level. Plastic don't go nowhere. So you would rather drink this plastic water that sits in your doggone car, burning hot, boiling, and leaching off whatever material is in that bottle to go into that water. You drink that with no hesitation. But there's a problem with this. A problem so bad that it need to be spoke on YouTube and ridicule. Man, we missing the point, man. This is what I want you to do. I wish I had one right now. That plumber that fixed our water pipes was here, and I threw that pipe away. Let me tell you what I should have done, and I'm gonna do it. Listen to me closely. Inside the water pipes of your home, I don't care where you live. I don't care how new your house is. If your house is brand new, you can still taste the plastic from them gluing all them PVC pipes together. You're going to taste that plastic in those pipes for a long time. If you live up north and you live in a historic neighborhood, like a Old West End area, if you're from Toledo, Ohio, you live in those historic places. You live in New York or Chicago in those big historic buildings, you drinking lead pipes. That water still going through lead pipes. And then the other pipes in that sucker is wrapped with asbestos. The heating pipes and the ducts in that whole old building that been standing for the last 200 years is wrapped in asbestos, and it's so toxic they can't take it down. All they can do is hide it and cover it up and wrap it with other material and pray to God don't nobody bring them a lawsuit. Think I'm lying when I ain't. But we want to make a video about this machine, or this apparatus rather, and go hard. While the dude is talking, everybody got on clothes that's synthetic. Man-made synthetic materials that's not explained in this little tag on the back of your shirt. You got on rubber and plastic shoes. You got on synthetic socks that's sweat beating or breathable socks. You got on plastic glasses. You got glue on your hair and on your wig. You got all kind of hair care products all over you. But we going in hard on the damn thing, water. This is what I'm gonna say, and I'm not gonna stay on here. I'm gonna try not to stay on here long because I need to get this point across to make people think. There's people in third world countries that literally drink doo-doo water. If they heard any of the testimonies that we talking about, whether I was talking about turning my filters upside down or this dude talk about it only cycles 200 times or 2,000 times. That's not the 3,000. Man, if you said that in one of these third world countries where they drinking brown water, you scooping water out to drink out the river, and you can see your cousin about 20 yards away from you taking a dump. If you said that in front of them, man, they'll slit your throat on the way out and wipe their butt with your sock. Man, cut it out, man. That wasn't warranted at all. Every year or so, we get somebody that comes across and does this to this company for some reason. Just this one. Just this company. And each and every last one of them, you find out has some kind of affiliation with somebody else. Now, here's another one. We sitting here talking about I'm not buying Berkey no more because they found out they was lying. We are a country. Listen to how spoiled and ridiculous that sound in the first place. I'm sitting here talking about some I don't like drinking out the faucet. And then you got this dude talking about some he don't want to drink this filtered water because it's not filtered enough. You got people drinking doo-doo water. This country's so spoiled. Listen to what we do, family. We wake up in the morning and take a piss and doo-doo in fresh, clean water and flush it down. You wasted 2 gallons that's already in the bowl, and you flush those few ounces of pee and poop down the toilet with another damn 3 or 4 gallons of water. And we gonna sit here and talk about some they not worthy? Man, shut all the way the hell up with that. And they can holler at me, because I mean what I'm saying. That's some bullshit. We are a country that's so spoiled. We pee and doo-doo in fresh, clean drinking water. Your toilet bowl is not hooked to some kind of gray water source. Your toilet bowl is hooked to the same water pipes that your sink, your drinking water, and your refrigerator ice making machine and water machine is hooked to. You're peeing and pooping in fresh, clean drinking water. You will let out this much urine in that bowl. You will let out a hamburger helper worth of poop down into 2 gallons of water that's already been sitting in the bowl all night. And then flush that 2 gallons with another 3 gallons that just sits in the back of the bowl, and its only main job is get rid of your doo-doo. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. Bruh. I'm not going for that. I don't even care if the dude's science is right. I think that the video is unwarranted and ridiculous. And it's a slap in the face to everybody that got to drink that dirt water in other countries. Motor oil. They water look like motor oil, man. Have you ever seen what was that? Who Want to Be a Millionaire? What was that, man? I wish my wife was out here. Over in India. And they were the game show, Who Want to Be a Millionaire? And he kept saying, who want to be a millionaire? And the one chick, oh my God. Slumdog Millionaire. Thank you for that. Slumdog Millionaire. Did y'all see that? My friend is from there, and they said, man, that's accurate as hell. People just hanging on to the train just to get a ride. They on the top. They on the sides. I thought that was the movies, and no, that's why you think I'm here, bro. You know, why you think I'm over here with you? Nah, that's how we get down, man. You drive. You better if you can catch that train. A lot of people get killed trying to catch that train. Everybody ain't got running water. This is 2023. This is 2023. And I just seen a report on the water that they bathe in to do their spiritual, whatever it is that they do. That water is so polluted, it got dead bodies in it. But they still doing their little bathing rituals. And we complaining about this? Who that saucers on top of the train? Go Google it. On top of the train, they're hanging on to the side. Some of them is under the bottom with the wheels. Look at it. I can't make that up. And this isn't a movie. What I said was a movie because that's where I seen it at. But then you see it on the news. And then if you know people from over there, they'll tell you that's all real. They live that. And that's why they can tell you in their faces that we had to leave that behind. So, do I have any questions about this? Because that's what point I needed to make. We're blowing this up out of proportion, and we're giving this cat way too much attention for that garbage. Giving this dude way too, him and Siskel and Ebert. They sitting there all prissy like this. Man, move, man, with that, man. Man, move with that. Move, man. All y'all know each other. What y'all should have did was look a little bit less conspicuous, man. All y'all know each other, bro. I'm telling you, he called you like, hey, did you put my video up yet? I'm working on it. Me and Richard, we working on it right now. He just said he need to go in here and put on another t-shirt with some words on it real quick. He changing his shirt because we wanted to match kind of. So, and we're going to be sitting close. So we wanted to have some cool shirts on while we talk about your video. So we coming. We about to go hard with it. So that was that. Any questions? West 215, I have the same exact version. You know what? I had to come out there and say something because I ain't never got this many emails about just one particular. Well, no, that's not true. I got this many emails about some other guy here on YouTube, but that's neither here. Trying to see, is that my card? I'm just trying to, let me see. I just needed to address it because, man, that was ridiculous. What is the cost of your unit? You can go check it out online. I got it in the description box. I got this one and I got the silver one. What about the Aqua Crest filters replacements? Any info? No, like I said, I ain't no scientist. I'm just telling you right off the bat, do your research. And when I seen these over in third world countries, and they giving these to the, this was sold me. When I saw them giving these to villages in third world countries, like what we were just talking about, Slumdog Millionaire places like that, when they was giving them this and they was putting that doo-doo water to the top and it was coming down looking like this, I ain't have nothing else to talk about. Wasn't nothing else for me to explain, right? So let me see. Any other questions? They use for wells. And here's the other thing that's funny. This is what I want you to do. Uh, how did the filters on the bottom work? They worked great. That's why I left them like that. The only reason it's back like this is because I put them in when we travel, and I take them loose when I travel. And I put them back in. I just left it like that. Now here's another question right here for you. Here's another question. Oh, that threw me off. That threw me off. So I just wanted to let you guys know, don't put too much energy in that. It's so much, like people always tell me about buckets. Oh, those aren't food gradable. Man, nothing we do is food. Who the hell made that up? Who made that up, man? As much toxic crap as we put in our bodies every day, the same people that tell me my bucket ain't food gradable will go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger. And they have perfectly admitted this ain't meat. They ain't even told you what it is either. They just said it's not meat. It's called not meat. Not meat. This is what I want to tell you. How many people, Rihanna, you said some YouTubers are selling fear because fear is profitable, my sister. Fear is profitable. And right now, what they don't realize, if you're selling fear, right? They don't know what the payment is though. See, once you start selling fear, oh, you gonna get paid. But everybody ain't thinking about what they gonna get back in return. I did a video, I told y'all last year or whatever it was about overseas. I took that video down, man. Because I was like, I didn't know enough information to be talking about them people. Or I went off of something that somebody else told me. And I said, you know what? Nah, that don't sit well in my spirit. And look, has any of it happened? No. So I took that garbage down. When you start selling yourself and selling fear for views and a paycheck, you need to question yourself. You're no different than a prostitute. Never look down your nose at another prostitute, a pimp, a thug, hustler, dope dealer. Don't do it because you're doing the same thing. You're selling your soul for money. You're lying to people for money. So you can't look down like, ugh, look at her. You can't do that no more. You can't say, look at that thug on the corner selling. You can't do that. Because you will get, there's people that get on YouTube and do the exact same thing. But just because you do it with a smile on your face and you got this little circle light in your eyes, that it make it different. It don't. It don't. You destroying somebody else to make profit for yourself. That ain't how this works. How many people in here saw me make the Berkey filter? Sand, charcoal, gravel filter. How many people saw me make that filter? How many people saw me make that filter? That has been scientifically proven to work as good as this. That if I wouldn't have seen it with my own eyes, I would never have believed it worked. If I wouldn't have did it myself from scratch and seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it would work. I promise you this. If you don't believe me, I got one friend that actually did it, and he said it worked. I know it did. I ain't got nothing to lie about it. I told everybody that if you don't believe it, make it yourself. Do it yourself. And this is to answer one brother that asked me a question a long time ago and I never got around to answering it. He said, well, if you got to wash the sand off first and then wash the gravel off first, and wash that, where's you getting the water from? It's supposed to be clean, yada, yada, yada. You don't have to. I was doing that for the video. What the Berkey system, the sand, gravel, charcoal filter system is supposed to do is keep cycling to build up the bacteria in the sand. The charcoal actually, the charcoal that you put in the system actually works just like activated charcoal and captures and absorbs all of those things that slip by. The sand has bacteria that lives in it that eats things like poop and E. coli and all the stuff that make us sick. It literally sits out there and builds up bacteria, just like in your gut. What you make when you make the Berkey system, you're building an artificial gut system, just like in a human. You're building up good bacteria that likes to eat bad bacteria. That's even better than this. Because this don't have no microbes in it. This don't have no bacteria that does that. We're dealing with just pure charcoal filtration and whatever else they said in there. But with that system, you have a living, breathing organism system cleaning your water. That's how people did it for thousands of years. What we know to do it in a bucket or in an apparatus like a drum or something, you know what we normally see it as? A brook, a stream. Led, please do a hydrogen test on it too. No, you do that test for me. I'm sold. I don't need to test nothing else. I got one and I know the difference from what it tastes like out of my faucet. I know what it tastes like out of Ohio faucet. I know what it tastes like out of Georgia faucet. And I know what it tastes like out of Florida faucet. And then down here, that tastes like nothing. I don't need to do them scientific tests. Put it like this. You know, when you go to another city, when you go to another city, you drink that water, you get sick. That's why most of us go to the stores and buy bottled water. Because your belly ain't used to their water filtration systems in their city. So you always buy water. You go out of the country, what's the first thing they say? Don't drink the water. They don't care. And people attach that saying onto my Mexican brothers and sisters. That ain't just in Mexico. Go to Europe and start drinking the water and stuff. Watch what happens to you. Your body just ain't used to that. You go there and start drinking their water. You don't know if they filter and treat their water like you're used to having it treated in your area. Not saying it's better or worse. It's just different. You'll get somewhere and get sick. I went to Orlando, God, I want to say 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And as soon as I got to my condo, I drank all the water you could think of right out the sink. And all of a sudden, slowly declining, my mouth got watery. I start sweating. And I was like, man, I ain't feeling so good. And this is way before the mess hit. I'm like, man, I ain't feeling so good. My first 2 days in Orlando, Florida, we was there for only a week. My whole entire family, we was there for 1 week. And for the first 2 days, I laid in the bed, puking. My whole family my wife said, I don't want to leave you here, man. Get out of here. Go enjoy yourself. She can attest to that. Go enjoy yourself. And I didn't do or eat nothing that nobody else didn't do or eat. The only difference was I was the only one that drank the water fresh straight out the faucet. Can't say it was the silverware and the dishes because I put it in my own cup that I travel with. You can go to parts of this country and have that happen. You sure can. You sure can. So if you don't believe that my Berkey water system work, I beg you to make one. I beg you. I beg you. I'll make another one and we can do it together. And you keep on filtering through it and just keep letting that thing sit. I promise you, you'll be astonished. And I ain't talking about some go off of what I did. I want you to make it so you can see, damn, Led wasn't lying like my other brother did. I promise it don't look like this stuff work, but it just do. All right. So I'm gonna get out of here. Do I got any questions before I get another drink of the Berk? What about sulfur water, Aaron B? Chris White said, thank you for letting people do their own research. Man, I ain't no scientist, you know. I want people to, I don't want us to become so lazy that you only lean on one person's word. Because that's where the world is going right now. We getting so lazy, we're leaning on one person's word. And then we'll turn around. You so lazy that you won't even back it up and go look in a book to try to back up what the person said or see if or prove if they wrong or they right. Yes, there is a video of me. I'm going to put it at the end of this, Walter Corbin. I'm going to put the murky water filter up at the end of this video. And I'm going to put only that video. So once this video go off, give it a few minutes so it can upload. And then click on that video. And I actually make it step by step. I get ridiculed about that filter system all over the place. You will see. You just do it and see for yourself. Don't do what I do. Just do it and see for yourself. Josh says, I was about to return to Berkey based off that video. And you know something's funny? You want to hear something funny about that? Ain't it kind of odd that he just dropped this video right before the holiday with Black Friday and stuff, sales gonna be on everything? Ain't it funny that all is it right now, end of October? We going into that mess. It's funny, man. It's funny. It's just weird to me. All of it's just a little too shady to me. And like I said, I don't got no problem with the dude. I don't know the guy, nothing. I know how many people emailed me, and probably more done emailed me by now about that Berkey. I'm like, man, I got 2 of them. And he cannot tell me I'm wrong. He can't tell. I'm not about to let this dude tell me. I own 2 of them. I don't just own 1. I own 2. And I know what they do. He can't tell me nothing. He can tell people that don't own one and let them believe it. All he want to. You can't make me believe that. Let me see. Where we at? How you doing, new old school? How you doing? Say, let me see. Eyes like the summer say, we have info in our hands, phone, computers, and people still don't do research. And then they end up following some nut job and saying, oh, he led me down the wrong path. Man, ain't nobody leading nobody nowhere. You need to discern when somebody is screwing you. You don't know that yet? You need to be like, I like this guy, but I'm going to go and check anyway. What about the fountain we can buy and exchange at some grocery? I don't know what that question means. What are they saying about the Berkey? I'm going to have you Google that one, okay? It's all over the internet. It's driving me nuts. Yes, Brenda, do your homework. Growing back to basics. Yes, always do your own homework. It's like people will tell you something. I've even gotten people to tell me, your videos are very long. And I know they are. Your videos are very long. I'm a busy person. Can you shorten them so I can do... Can you just get to the point and say what you got to say and get off? You know, this is the kind of nerve people got these days. I know my videos is long. They're not for you. And here's the deal. This is why my videos are long, if you haven't noticed by now. It ain't just because I like to talk and I'm long-winded. I don't like giving yes or no answers because I think that's kind of a cop-out. I don't think, when I say yes, no, people like, that's it? I think that's, you ever ask somebody a long question and you typed it, you type, it's 3 or 4 different lines and somebody say, okay. Say you typing your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You like, where you at? I was so worried about you. I love you and I miss you and I wanted you here eating popcorn with me. I'm sitting here watching Ghostbusters and I wanted you here sitting next to me because I love you so much. Oh, baby, you know I can't wait to see you. And the person typed back, okay. The letter, okay. You about to jump on your car and ride and find that fool. you about to ride on somebody. Cause like this, you do not take that letter K. Nobody takes that positively. The first thing people say when they get the letter K back is, did this MF just say K? Oh, girl, get your purse, get your shoes on. Where that baseball bat? Come on, ride with me. What happened? This fool typed me K. K. All that texting you was doing K. Can you feel me? Let's go. Let's ride. Y'all know I ain't lying. Okay, so I talk long and I have long videos because I like to give a real explanation. If somebody said, Led, should I start growing broccoli? Mm-hmm. You're going to be like, mm-hmm. How should, what? That's cold, man. And I'm not that kind of guy. I like to give an explanation so you know exactly where I'm coming from. Right? So what I mean by saying all of this is if my long videos offend you, you know, there's a thing that I grew up with you might be interested in. They call books. Books. What these artifacts are, these ancient artifacts called books, what they do is, I know this is a miracle, but it's true. They did this back in the day. You could literally turn to the front of this book and there will be a list to tell you what page and what paragraph exactly what the hell you looking for is. It's going to tell you that. You don't got to read the whole book. You look, okay. All right. All right. Growing apples is on page 10. Paragraph 3. Start reading. People too lazy to even do that. But I have the nerve because this social media thing done made them bold. Can you stop doing videos and just talk to me? Because that's what I heard. Can you stop doing the whole video for 4 or 5 or 12,000 other people and just talk to me? Man, how unfair is that to the world? How unfair is that to everybody? That's what it says, though. You know, I know my videos is long and I'm long-winded, but boy, that right there, that was a handful of narcissism right there. Like, forget everybody, forget that other 12 or 20,000 people. I need a question answered. Only from you too. Forget the rest of YouTube. Forget all that. I need it from you. Now. It's cold, man. That's the world we live in, though. We live in a world where people is talking about this ain't clean enough. And you need to appease to me right now. So that's insane to me. So that's it. I got 7 minutes left. I'm gonna make it a full hour. I'm just answering questions, and I might hit you with a K. I don't know. Any questions, or I just cut it off. Don't let that one man stop you from making a decision. You do your own research and you decide on what's right for you and your family. I smell an agenda is what I smell. And them two Bert and Ernie, them two dudes, they were not convincing to me at all. Bert and Ernie just made me raise the other eyebrow. First, I had to rock people's eyebrow. Then these two dudes, I'm like, man, please, man. This is stage. This is actually not just stage. This is terrible acting. Okay. What is better than a Berkey water filter? I don't know, because I only had a few things in my life. You know, I had one in Pure System. It's another one, too, I've had that I can't remember. I'm going to take that. I'm move that out the way. You welcome eyes like the summer. And that's the other thing, DJ Chucky. Let me tell you something. That's the other serious problem we got. Now I'm about to go in, and folks ain't gonna like it. Man, that platform is demonic. That other platform where they let you do anything, show anything. Here's the problem. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm not gonna say their name on this one because I'm about to go in a little bit. This is why I don't deal over there. I have a profile over there, and then once I found out what's over there, I just left it alone. This is where they catching people up, and they so brainwashed they don't see it. How is it that you can be scrolling through Tickus Tackus and you'll see all of these adult women with no clothes on? You do not have to use your imagination. You can see everything, right? Okay. I'm not saying I'm a stranger to the game. I'm just saying, now let's put this in perspective. But then scroll right past some children doing the same thing. There are no guideline filters. So if you on there looking at these women, right? And you gonna sit here and watch this for the whole minute, see what she gonna do with this t-shirt or this sweater. You scroll and you want to see what the next chick gonna do. You keep it because you would be stuck in that crap for hours and won't even know what I used to call the what is that one flower? The lotus flower. You don't know how long you be on that thing. So here's the other thing too. You will stop and be watching one. Listen to me close. You will stop and be watching one and don't even know you was watching a child. Just because she built like a woman, you don't even know she's underage. Guess what? Now that's in your feed. So if they wanted to pin something on you, they can tell you you've been watching children. There's no filters over there. There is no filters over there. Right? Then, and what kills me is the politicians love to be over there. And they keep getting knocked for being over there. So this is what they'll do too. You'll be scrolling, and this one is twerking. There's something different about this twerk. You know why? You didn't know you was watching a little boy. You didn't even know you was watching a little boy because he looked so much like a little girl. Either way, they underage and the wrong sex that what you looking for. You don't know, and now you got that in your feed. That's part of you now. So you will go over there and make a mistake just scrolling and end up, that's part of your search history. And they making these new computers and new iPhones and new pads where you can't get rid of them cookies no more. Once them cookies is in the jar, baby, that's yours. And if they want to pin you with some kind of creepy crime, the first thing they go do, oh, got his Tic Tac account. Oh, he loved looking at little girls and little boys. Once I seen that, I'm like, man, I'm good. I'm good. There is no filter over there at all. When I scroll through YouTube, I can't go to children's channels. I have not seen children's channel unless a parent is the parent's channel and they got their kid on it. That's the only way I would ever see a child on YouTube. Over there, you don't even know you're looking at children, man. Don't go by what their body is shaped like and, oh, this little girl just because she's 13 supposed to have ponytail. Not no more. This 2023. This is 2023. And that's a good way to get jammed up and end up in prison. Just because you couldn't stop looking at social media. So I don't go over there. I got an account over there and I don't do nothing with it. And it's people that I know that's over there, and I'm not saying nothing about it. I don't go over to them channels to go visit nobody or see nobody. I don't want to see nothing over there. I don't. So you just don't know. So again, I'm sorry for rattling on with my long video, okay? I'm just saying, the information is out there. You got to do your research to start figuring stuff out. We all have to start figuring out what's right and what's wrong, and deal with it. Deal with it. Stop waiting for somebody else to deal with what's right or wrong. He gave you a brain so you can figure out, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that one. I ain't doing that no more. Okay? So I wanted to go in on this, and I'm glad I ended it with that, because that platform is demonic. Is demonic. Now, mind you, I'm going to say this, and I'm not no, I'm just going to say it like this. That platform has a lot of good things on it, right? They teach you something real cool in about 10 seconds or something, right? How many people know that? You go over there and they teach you how to do something with yarn or something, save your life in 10 seconds. Because that's what they keep on promoting, that type stuff, right? How to tie your shoe without using your hands in 10 seconds or something crazy like that, right? How to make water by just squeezing your hair in a certain direction, whatever. That's rare over there. You got to go through the mess to get to the message. You're looking for those awesome things that you keep seeing pop up on the news, but you will mess around and you got to see pornography before you get to find out how to survive a bear attack. You got to watch little kids, little girls, and little boys do grown folk stuff before you get to find out how to get rid of poison ivy. I'm going to tell you what that means to me. If you got to hunt through so much mess to get to the message that's supposed to be saving your life, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to leave it right here and I'm going to go. That sounds like the exact same thing dirty old men do to lure children into their car, don't you? You need a little lollipop to get them in the car. So the little trinkets to me, like, oh man, I can learn how to avoid a shark attack. That's interesting. But you gotta watch all that demonic stuff just to figure out how to avoid a shark attack that may or may not ever happen because of the odds. Next thing you know, you will go in that platform and forget about warding off a shark. You'll get in there and get caught in the lotus and just be in there hooked on this porn and hooked on this crap that they talking and showing you. Man, even the ones that you sit there and you think they'll be telling you something maybe knowledgeable, right? But they naked. So you don't know if you're there for the knowledge or the knockers. Do you dig what I'm saying? You don't know if you're there for the knowledge or the knockers. So after a while, you've been there about 3 hours and the sun is coming up. You're like, oh, damn. And you forgot what you even went in there for. That's right. The dude was going to tell me how to get out of handcuffs with no key. Oh, well, I guess I'll try that tomorrow. That place over there, man. That place over there. I ain't saying all of them got no sense, but that one for sure letting you know what it is. And everybody letting their little kids, their children go over there, and grown folks over there mixed in with children. You don't know what you're looking at no more. It's a smorgasbord of funk, because you're looking at grown-ups, children, naked people, dancing, stripping, twerking, thieving, pranks that's going to get somebody killed. Oh, I'm going in on the pranks. 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 I done told y'all I was about to leave. Now I'm going in on the pranks. Let me tell you something about them pranks. You better make your kids stop doing them pranks to people. You're going to mess around and it's going to be a whole bunch of singing and flower bringing if you keep letting your kids do them dumbass pranks to grown ass people. It's not funny. They do that for views, man. For views. Walking up on somebody in the grocery store, man, And for the life of me, I'd be like, man, I pray that never happens to me. Because I'm telling you, man, I'm not as cool and calm-headed as all them people I see with them pranks, man. I'm not. I'm not. I'm telling you that now. I'm not. It's people literally notice me and recognize me in these stores. And if you watching me now, you know I'll be a little freaked out at first, don't I? You see my other hand too, don't you? I ain't putting my hand on my hip because I'm trying to get comfortable. I don't know you, and it throw me off for a second. I'm not kind right off the bat. First thing I need to examine, well, what you doing? That prank stuff gonna get children killed, man. It's not funny. And think about this for views. Say you get 1 million views and you get a little punk ass check for a couple $100. But now you got a whole gang after you trying to kill your child because they pulled a prank on them in the mall a couple weeks ago. Didn't think nothing of it. Right? Stop them pranks, man. And that's what they do on TikTok. Them pranks, naked people. Grown folks is mixed in with children. You don't know women is mixed in with men. Men is mixed in with women. You don't know what you're looking at. You go over there, and you don't know what you're looking at. You think you looking at some fine young tenderoni, some woman. You don't know what you're looking at no more, man. Next thing you know, you done fell in love with a video vixen. Stick with me here. You done fell in love with a video vixen. And the next thing you know, you so head over heels with this person you can't get them off your mind. Then you find out that, hey, her name ain't Rachel. Her name is Ray. Her real name is Ray. Like Raymond, short for Raymond. Her name ain't Rachel. And that done got sopped into your head so deep and you fall so infatuated and be so in love with that image that person put there for you. Next thing you know, you kind of be like, you already over there in the Lotus and you been dancing with them demons in the pale moonlight. Next thing you know, you like this. Look, I don't care, man. I love her, man. I don't care. You sure? You know, right? You know what's going on. I ain't saying, it was whatever floats your boat. I just want to make sure you know what you about to get into. I'm just saying. All right? Because it sounds like you don't know what you about to get into. You do? Okay. You heard the part about Raymond, right? Okay. All right. Because you can listen to something so long, man, you get brainwashed on that garbage, man. You'll brainwash your own self. And that's what that kind of stuff do to you. To the point you feel like it's no return, man. You done, like Rick James said, went into the abyss. You in the abyss now, man. You might as well go full-fledged all the way in. Since you done come this far, I'm here to tell you, family, you have not gone too far. You can always turn back. Turn back. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Turn back. It's not too late. Just get out of there, man. Get out of there. My friend, this ain't nothing against you, man, but your name, man, is rough, man. I can't address you. You know what I'm saying? I can't address you, bruh. Not with a name like that. So it's like, come on, man. Is Berkey bad? I'm gonna let you do the research. But I'm gonna tell you what I think, okay? I'm not gonna tell you what I know, I'm gonna tell you what I think. Is Berkey bad? And I know it's going to be a lot of people say, or the people that already bought a Berkey is just butthurt. That's why they don't want to believe the science or whatever. No, that ain't it. Like I said, you can always turn back. If I find out something is a lie and something is going to harm my family, harm my body, of course I will stop. But right now, man, I need more than one cat, man, to prove anything. I just know it make fish water taste like normal water. That's what I do know. Guava, on that note. How many extra filters would you suggest that a family of 4 should keep on hand for the Berkey? I can't make that decision for you, my friend. I can't. Because honestly, I don't know how many spare filters I got, and there's only 3 of us. I keep as many spare filters as I can because you just don't know. You just don't know. Let me see. Led, I saw on that guy today, his video debunking the Berkey lawsuit stuff. He said the other guy is spreading lies. I'm really confused. Been using Berkey for years. And let me tell you something, humble lioness. You just said exactly what you need to hear. You have been using this product for years without any problems, right? Without any issues. For years. I've only had mine for 2. If you've had your product for years and it's only done good to you and for you, what else is there to prove? Some dude pop up out of nowhere and tell you it's all been a lie. And did he? You know what he didn't say? It's killing us. Did he? And why didn't he start ridiculing Sawyer straws? Now you got a Sawyer straw. It's supposed to give you over 100,000 gallons of water. You have a Sawyer straw that's about a little bigger than this lighter. A little bigger than a lighter. That Sawyer straw is about 2 times as long and about 2 times as wide. 100,000 cycles, right? 100,000 gallons. That sounds more unbelievable than this. 3,000 gallons they claiming per filter. Per filter, they're claiming each one is 3,000 gallons. That's even more believable than a little life straw can give you 100,000 gallons. But nobody's saying nothing about the life straw or the Sawyer straw or any of those handheld water systems. Why ain't anybody saying anything about that? Why do they keep only attacking this? Ain't that funny? Why does everybody keep attacking this or comparing their filter to this? You know, everybody always comparing their gas generators to a Honda gas generator. Then they'll tell you the Honda gas generator is just a bunch of hype, right? Well, why do you have, if Honda generator is a bunch of hype, why do you feel compelled to challenge your new generator up against a Honda? Remember you said it ain't crap. So why don't you go and pick another generator? Why? Because I'm telling you, you only pick stuff and put stuff up against the best. You don't go put stuff up against junk. You don't go put things up against no names. You only compare you compare Cavassier with Hennessy. You don't compare some rock gut bathtub liquor to Hennessy. Before anybody even tasted, the reputation of Hennessy alone is like, man, I'm not even going to put that in. What is that called? Oh, it's from Yugoslavia? Oh, yeah, no. No disrespect. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm going to stick with that hen dog. They only challenged the best. He didn't go up to that pure water filter or any of those other ones. He went up against that. That's just a little odd to me. When you watch boxing and say Tyson is going to do he gonna go 12 rounds with me. Ain't nobody, that's not even gonna sell tickets, son. That's not gonna sell tickets. You're gonna be like, Tyson fighting who? For what? Laugh on? Uh, is he? Is this like one of those suicide pact things? Is this one of? Because I don't know here what's happening. You going to see it? No, I'll wait till somebody dub it and put it on YouTube or something. I'm not gonna pay for that. Pay $400 a ticket to watch that on HBO. It's garbage. So that's some bull, man. You only put your stuff up against the best of the best of the best, sir. You don't put it up to no garbage. That man, if he did one of those rocket science tests, NASA tests, moon rock tests, as I'm gonna call it, on a pure water filter that you just grab up out of Walmart real quick, and they even had them water filters on as seen on TV aisle. You can go grab one of them water filters. You think that man would have got that many views and that much attention if he pulled out a Walmart filter? No, he would not have. Because that costs $12.95, and it comes with its own picture, 7 extra filters for some reason, and a coupon. You will leave out of the store today for $7.95. He's not going to get any reviews. He's not going to get no views for that. But you tell anybody that he know, like me right now, I'm giving him views. Right now, everybody know this the truth. You say the truth is wrong, oh, we got to go, we got to go talk about this. So I want to say, thank you everybody that emailed me, but this is not a situation that should get any attention whatsoever. Let it go. Okay. So that's it, you guys. I'll see y'all later. If you got any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. I appreciate everybody for being here. I appreciate all the emails I got, and I appreciate everybody that wanted to hear what I had to say and my take on the situation, and all the people that was panicking about to throw their Berkeys out the back window. Man, don't do that. Not over one guy that nobody ever heard of, seen before. And these Siskel and Ebert is the only 2 dudes that keep saying, yes, he's a renowned scientist. And this, he only getting his credentials from y'all. I'm not listening to Bert and Ernie. Get this man props. Not doing it. All right. Go ahead, hang on to your Berkey or whatever other filter you got. Don't let this man shake you up like that, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like everybody told me, don't put your filters upside down. Man, I could do what I want to do. This thing costs $300. I use it with no filters if I want to. People crazy, man. The same people that'll give you that advice ain't never seen a Berkey in real life. The same people that'll tell you you're crazy, don't even own one, ain't never even seen it. To some people, a Berkey is like Bigfoot. It's no different. You heard about them. You seen them on YouTube, and you could have swore you saw one night. But you ain't never even touched one. But them is the people that's always talking bad about stuff, right? Them be the people, man. Them be the people. Ain't never seen a Berkey, can't spell it, nothing. But them be the people that got bad mouth and pride of, oh man, I heard them, it's awful. Have you ever seen one? I mean, I seen one on a video. I heard about, overheard at a party some people talk about one. That's no different than Bigfoot. You just described Bigfoot. You literally just described little green men. I heard about people talking about them. One dude swore he saw one before. One dude, he could have swore he drank water out of one before. That's no different than saying you was abducted. Versus thousands of people on YouTube and other platforms showing you right here, drinking it fresh out the thing. Okay? That's it, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Live Farmer 73. I said my piece. I don't got no disgruntled, no hate towards the other guy or Siskel and Ebert, I just think stop that crap, man. This world is in enough trouble. This world is in enough trouble. We do not need to add to the damn flames. That's all I'm saying. We got enough going on. All right. So see y'all later. Live Farmer 73. I love y'all. Have a wonderful night. And before you leave, say this for me. K. Type the letter K. K. I'm going to type it myself so I can end the night on a K. I'm going to capitalize it too for you. And a period. I done did too much. K. K. Not okay, just K. That's how we gonna end the night. I'm gonna let that K run. Keep typing it. You can type it as many times as you want to. K. K. Keep it. I'll keep going. Go keep it. K. Disrespectful. Y'all have a wonderful night. Guava and cheers to fresh, clean water. I love you. Be safe. Good night.